The initiation of the death. Mama yenhwe no so so e. And I know ye Freemason. And omo ba no omo betu nakoma. And omo betwa ne sabako. Recently we had an issue on social media say obi funu ayadeda no zedai and ankrofo ko no omo ko na dipa ne nan ba ko ayere something like that. You see funu ni bi kura ho aye nsie no. And omo don ko share draw wa mu. And we hear a lot of things. I don't know why you people are now everywhere in the public open and you don't want to give us education. I'm doing it for you. Come and pay me and come and top up or add up. One of the most controversial aspects of Freemasonry is its initiation ritual. Omoke kanyama bebre about it. A lot of it. To become a Mason, a man must go through a symbolic death and resurrection. This thing is everywhere. Inti ehi fakra no mo copy all these things in free. Because I will call a year Christosumu ese unwu na unyani o. The same thing these people are also trying to practice. So what's the point? So what happens when you are accepted finally into a lodge? Edi na ye esi. Ye pamocho questions ni bi maybe some more than 100 questions in this episode. Let's move on. Major question now. During the initiation of new fellows, the person is blindfolded. A rope is tied around his neck. A knife is pressed against his bare chest. This is what goes on. Is it true? The platform is open. We want you to come and address these things. The idea for this is that the person must die and resurrect into a new world. So after they press the knife over his chest to indicate the path of death, the new member is then led through a series of symbolic actions meant to represent his departure from ignorance and his entrance into enlightenment. And so yebeka cho kwa obe kunipa and I will be moja obenu moja wo glass mu and ne fa ha kosi ha and na fa ponche bere nsuo ne ho ne yemfa wo nkoshe lodge ni mu and why are you people quiet over these things? You don't want to educate the public about, you want your name to be used in killing and scamming people. Why? Now you guys are no more in secrecy. Must starting show near money be. So the least you can do to the public is to give us a little education. There's nothing wrong with that. All these are minor things you can do for us. But the questions in maybe sano. If you want my people to come and just record from your office, wherever you are, just to answer the questions and don't want to come, we will be grateful. If you don't want to sit with me, just do the public the need and answer this question for us. So we are able to throw away this chaff that are using your name and throwing dust into our eyes. You people will help us do this. Do this out of love. Odo. Inti adie na yedie epia ne kokono. Ni nyina ani omo say sebe mu wani na ho. Enkom obi empoto sebe toilet ma say no in the name of spirituality. Kai. Menye. Asama Freemason for no je chiro mu krofo. And na they drink blood. No occultic na occultus. And hey. Aso for no de omo te occult ni Freemason ready a. Ene na ada na asem. Na omo ka kire nkrofo. And now buy ye be you say ye be to ye the second be you say and they be throwing that into they do baseless things. They don't have the main thing. The old world that the person was in represent ignorance. So the idea is that you are joining a Freemason because you are in the world of sleeping and ignorant soul. That soul must die. Sebe kafra fachemi. I say ye twa jimini bata akola no huni free no. That's what they do. Just like your Christianity. So you have to go through baptism. Now you na ya wo foforo no so nufu metuetu afoforo. So they are taking the World Cup no. This is initiation is everywhere. But you see Freemason for the omo anu moja and omo ama osekan and omo ekun ha. What they don't know, they can exaggerate about it. Now so the same thing now omo try to practice it in disguise. For a new soul to be born, that is why they press that knife on your chest. And when you are going to be born, it won't be in the same ignorant world, but in the enlightenment of a new world called Freemason. We no more ye. Omo patre se be fache me yuji me eni firi wo ho. Wo gullibility ni si ni kwan so. Inti na me se wontumi nye Freemason da. Na wo exercise gullibility with social media never. Because this is some of their normal things. Inti minim. Sa wo nye Freemason, wo nye occultic, wo ni hwe. You have new brothers and new family. Inti wo akobo Kristo abusuakuo no we so ate se wa be dom Freemason abusuakuo. We wu anyane. This ritual echoes a biblical moment when Isaac was bound by his father Abraham as a sacrifice to God. This thing is everywhere. So what ba for man now say actually any baby you can do this willingly, say chale minimum maybe wo wa menye men mo bi nhye wansa. Now, the Americans say, "Encrofu you, I want that one task mass into 1 year use Bible scripture. I dear Freemason for ye, auntie, or so for Becca, so you Christoni and coho, and away so wakonu moja. Anyway, a lack of knowledge, my people perish. Is boya in the Bible. The understanding is far. Let's look at Genesis chapter 22, verse 9, and I read. When they came to the place of which God had told him, that Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. So for the body akoso wo baby akoso wo baby. But in Freemasonry, the candidate is not saved by divine intervention. Instead, he is resurrected by the brotherhood and reborn into their knowledge. Omokromo de animoja se munim te sese de ebiri moja ebiri nipa nam na ebiri moja openly. Freemason fo yi momu a ya ba omu di mbone a besi nde ya me no mienu ka se ya omo so omo aka omo anu atum. No omo te wona edi mbone nko na ekoso mpanimfo so na ewo mo a omo akọ school nim de ada na muntumi nkyere nipa ekurom nipa nim de ada nti na mo aye kom ye di mudin eye niama. Just maneuver and have a picture with somebody no pam you are there. And a branding and a video editing unnecessary drama because you are no aye de be kasanti ya yire ye hu na nipa nankasa so don't want to sit back and check ye almost say we just sebe wadwin na ada na e wo fom no ho e na wa be join ni baby adwin eye adwuma ya ye so desperate ye mpese ye beti ase say se wonni the first thing I will be nyansa na power mpo wo be assume power ya abotre because se wonni abotre a wonya power the best ya de ye de abotre na ye de control power enye ni bre. Now, open shortcut. Spirituality is never shortcut. Spirituality is life. Life is a process. It is knowledge that will give you a better life. So if you want to practice spirituality, if you want to be endowed in the things of spirituality, you have to learn. So who's this now per shortcut there. And the abonsem jemua na obeko. Open shortcut. When will be a ye won now on anteda in your process. And no na won pesa obeti ase no na wa ma amanfo ede wo ye twatis ma bre kura. And this blindfold and knife ritual is only the beginning. And no pe and ekoso if you are able to go through this, then now you become a lower member who is like a baby about to learn about life from there. Afena wo besua nimdie ahodo makato so omo bombard omuti with a lot of editorials and theories. Omo nya static in one book. A Mason must climb the ranks. Process. The process you don't want is everywhere. If it will stay with you, it must go through process. There's nothing bone shine in spirituality. You don't want to learn. What are you practicing? You will learn and practice what you have learned. What are you saying? You must climb. As I say, Now unko ranks no passing through 33 degrees of knowledge and power. I have done a whole episode about this as well. Process is the difference between magic and life. Time, knowledge is the foundation of life. I have done extensive editorial on the 33 degrees and the number 3. My episode no, but was a one shot. Ubetumi akoshe after this episode. And yes, I have even done an editorial about the Edinkra symbols and their importance to the power of our mind. And also ubetumi akoshe. What happens at the highest level of the 33 degree Mason? What knowledge is kept from the lower ranks? So be could do the higher rank na edian ekoso ho edie be knowledge na obi a washa ase no oni bi ni na your questions aye pese yehu nti no yesremo a with love call us and educate the public. The best you can do for them is about the questions we are asking no obe answer ediamaye. Freemasonry today is no longer a mystery. It is not hidden, it is everywhere. So why don't you educate us? Politicians, religious leaders, business tycoons, all have ties to this brotherhood. Nkrofu wom. Mpanyinfu wona wadwene mu ado wo wom. Nti ntum kan kire me there betna wo ma wodu honzi na ye ma woziriye. But what is the real danger? Ya de papa, e de na ye danger wom. It is not in Freemasonry itself. The real danger is ignorance. And I walk out in a Freemason there. Nya honum na danger no wo. Danger no ye wo ignorance, wo gullibility. Ade a wo nim na wagere wo ho condemn me. Ne ya wo den. Nti no obi wo ntimi yense no. Eno na mote ho. A mu lead cathedral. Na mu di stones akọ. Na mo say Freemason so o Christo ni nkobi. Do you know your members? It's just a question, oh. It's real. Sometimes, it's real. Who the men see they na fa who to nipa so. The one crofo ni be wa ni nya sache no 1 million times. Asama o catch it only say it doesn't make sense. Minim say ye feel. It was. It is young men and women being lured into false promises of wealth and power. Bibia ni wiase obi be ya ama we no na be ma wanya sika me catch ro play mu a enye play fa. Nimdia ene yesika. Say ye be Bank of England near the scanning na ma no nim ni dia ebe hye. You unnim nimdia untumi manage hye. Kasakura untumi manage. It is the deception of those who use Freemasonry as a front to manipulate, exploit and control people. Emehi. Ame Freemason and ame ye okot me ye lumina. Wo ye dia yi? Na wo ya advert. Na me kura me ti ya me nyo obi yi. Me se me ti group a me nya advert. Na group a met no in 1 minute I can get 1 million members. Me nya advert ba ko pese wo ya Freemason. Are you sure? Hey. It is the silent influence of those who operate beyond the eyes of the public. The truth is out there, but only those who seek will find it. Inti wo se wo nsua de a, wo be chin groups ni mu achi uchi wenya bibi. Wenya bibi, people will use you. I'm saying learn. Connect. Get the knowledge. So you are able to manipulate everything you feel you want to for your own good. Why should this be a problem? Now, the question is, will you seek knowledge? Will you seek? Ibisao. So we will be seeking knowledge and platform is important to you. We delve deeper into their codes and laws next week. After this, I will give all of those who watched this show a certificate and we will all graduate. Because my catcher say yeah, the Freemasonry lecture. If they won't do it, I will do it for you. But I know they love me, so they will come and top up. So the platform is open. Next week, say ye wuri e wonkwa, ye beko Freemasonry no mu. Ye de beto to mystics no ho. Ne ye the Bible na si middle. Ne ya hye say Bible no hwan mo na kyerɛɔyɛ na den na ewom. Na den na nneɛma bɛn na afrafra ewom na obetumi aka say Bible no kra ye occultic book ana say ye den. We will get into this and talk about it. Ne ya hwɛ omo codes ne omo laws nkohie omo ade omo ye. Ne ya hwɛ say omo kunipa o omo nkunipa o omo twa nipa takrama omo tu nipa akoma nyina ye bɛka ho asɛm. God willing, next week, because video now I don't want it like that. Drop your question in the comment section. If you have in-depth knowledge and you want to share with us, 0244 860092. I am always Maame Grace, the pride of Akabulan, and the sun goddess of Africa. I am the only sun goddess. I have a lot of names, but here, oh dear friend, the pride of our ancestors. I appreciate. I send you love. I send you love wherever you are. I send you love. I love you lot. Shalom. Peace.